What's up guys, it's Luna here. Today I'm going to be telling you the story of the Ice Age voice cover. This may sound just a shitty name for a story, but that's pretty much the only way you can name it. So I've told this story before, but it was such a long time ago. It's such a classic. So the story starts in the start of year 9. We were in music class and we had to go on this thing called GarageBand and basically record some music to go over a part from the Ice Age 3 film where the dinosaur is chasing Sid. It's a very specific scene, but we had to basically just put some sound effects over it, you know, do what we can to make it sound good. So in year 9, I honestly, I'm gonna confess, I didn't give two fucks. Honestly, I got good grades and all, but realistically in terms of effort and everything, I really didn't give two fucks. It wasn't as if I didn't appreciate the lessons or like the lessons. I did. I just chose to mess around instead of actually trying. Luckily, it didn't affect my grades, which is really, really nice, but it was still a shitty attitude. So in hindsight, this shitty attitude definitely caused the situation we got into. So as me and a few of my closest friends, Sam and Joe, in a music lesson, and we'd been given the task that I talked about in the start of the video. So Sam left to go talk to some girls, I think, and it was just me and Joe and a few other people who generally had the same attitude as us back then. Me and Joe, being the bright sparks that we are, decided to commentate over this video. We were supposed to add music to it and sound effects, but instead we decided to record our voices, which was a bad idea. There were points when the animals looked at each other and just looked shocked. So me and Joe decided to be like, fuck me, cunt, what the fuck's going on? Away, motherfucker, what's going on? Sid, pass the weed, mate, this shit is crazy, son. Fuck me, this is scary. Fuck off, cunt. Just general shit like that, just some unfunny memes, you know. And it had gotten to the point where we had nearly filled the entire video. So lo and behold, we're in the middle of recording this, and the boy trying to record for his video asked us to stop. We couldn't be arsed, so we were just like, fuck off. And then the teacher walked in. So we instantly stopped and we pressed stop recording. But this was the first time we had used this application. So we didn't know when you press stop recording, it instantaneously plays back what you just recorded. And we didn't realize this. And the start for like 15 seconds is just practically this unhearable static. And we didn't even realize this, even though our volume was turned fully up. So Miss asks what we're doing because she had literally just seen us commentating over it whilst we weren't swearing as she came in. She said, you really shouldn't be doing that, and she kind of was walking in at this point. She was halfway across the room when the sound hit, and it was just like, fuck me, Sid, fuck off, you fucking cunt. Now this sound was kind of masked by the sound of me and Joe in unison shitting ourselves. Joe was close to the laptop, so he was just pressing and mashing every single button that he possibly could. He was hitting pause. I remember this. He was hitting pause as fast as he could, but it was not reacting. It was somehow frozen, but the audio was still playing. We were just looking at each other like, shit. Now, I don't think the miss had particularly heard the swearing. I think we blocked that out by us just going, pause it. It looked legitimately shady, but Miss kind of she didn't bat an eyelid. She just kind of like looked the other way, turned the other cheek, which was really cool by her because she knew we'd been doing something shady, but she actually didn't want to know, which was really, really cool. So we kind of just sat there shitting ourselves for like 5 minutes, but by then it was the end of the lesson. Miss had actually asked us to get on with it, and she wanted to hear something like done by the next lesson. Now this was like a year and 3/4 ago, so I can't exactly remember, but me and Joe weren't in on the next lesson. Now Sam, I think for the entire lesson, was pretty much just searching for what we had done. Now by the end of the lesson, Miss was like, so Sam, you know, like Joe and Harry hadn't been doing much the last lesson. Would you be able to show me what they had done and what you've added to it? So he was like, yeah, sure. He looked at what was recorded. He didn't exactly know what was recorded. So he just looked at it and thought, you know, this is probably just piano recordings. So he pressed play. And after 15 seconds of Miss and Sam sat there just sort of waiting for something to happen, it dropped. It was like, fuck me, Sid, fuck off, you fucking cunt. Fuck right off, you bastard. Sid, pass the weed, mate, this is fucking crazy. During the recording, we were absolutely pissing ourselves. It was so funny, but I can only feel bad for Sam because he told us afterwards, like a few weeks afterwards, that they played the entire video. The entire video of us just swearing, cursing, just saying the most explicit, not safe for work things. There was some shit that I wouldn't even want my uncle to hear. And he is like the least safe for work person in the fucking world. So I guess they just sort of sat there, and Sam said that they just stared at each other for the entire duration. And he told us it was like this steely stare. They were just looking at each other, sort of in disbelief, but you kind of presume that Miss was just sat there silently thinking, what cunts. I've given them the freedom to commentate over this and be dickheads, and then told them to delete this and actually get some work done. And what they've done is not done that, but in return, they've actually just thrown a load of profanity at me. So amazingly, Miss just told Sam to delete it and do one properly. That was it. We got no repercussions. Absolutely none. I've got to fucking bless that teacher, even though we don't particularly love her. I've got to bless that teacher for that, because that was just fucking amazing. That was a pure act of lady bands. That is just, you can only clap. So yeah, that's the end of the story. I hope you did enjoy this, and if I get a decent response from this, I'll probably do some more, because I do have some more sort of stories that I can tell. I haven't had a particularly amazing life, but there are some things that would be cool to just, you know, tell you guys, because it may not be crazy, but some of the shit I've done or been involved in is just funny as hell. I can only thank my friends Sam and Joe for making that story with me, because that experience is truly one of the funniest fucking things that's ever happened to me. So yeah, I hope you have a great day, do stay safe, and adios!